Okay, hey guys. So this is the, we're going to start with this one. The soul contract read for the week of May 15th through the 22nd. Shout out to you guys for helping me out with that. Yeah, my lips have been so chapped. It started bleeding in the last reading I was doing. Anyway. Sorry. So as you can see, we're recording live here. We're having a great time. If you guys want to come and follow my TikTok, it's Silhouette Tarot. Shout out to all my little besties here who are here with me. But yeah, we're going to be taking a look at this week, okay? It is for all signs, right? Doesn't matter if you found it, there is a message for you. So if it does resonate, please feel free to like this video, comment down below. You know I love hearing from my YouTube besties as well. And yeah, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. Okay, so let's see what we are looking at this week, you guys. I'm sad because my guidebook is MIA. So we're just pulling a theme and we're going to wing it. It's going to be an intuitive one. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. Right after the Scorpio full moon, we'll be all right. It's going to be fine. New solutions and beginnings. Love this. Well, yeah, because we're being called to transform, right? If you didn't check out my Scorpio full moon eclipse, it's an all signs reading. Check that out. I also... Awesome. We'll pull up a chair and listen in, right? I also just did a video for the Mercury retrograde. What's going on with that energy, right? Themes of the trigger is the sacred wound, right? And the triggers are the guides. So yeah, lots and lots to look at. I'm hoping to keep this week very, very upbeat and bright after such a heavy time because the whole collective found out what it's like to be a Scorpio for a few days there, being all in our feels, okay, meeting new layers of ourselves and experiencing like real raw emotions that we were like, where is this coming from here? Okay, well, yay. Okay guys, thanks for the love. Let's see what's going on here. Inner Earth, yeah, we are like, it's all about grounding ourselves, taking care of ourselves, right? And again, allowing like our inner soul to transform into our outer reality, what we've wanted all along but never knew how to do, right? I need a bigger table, I think. Okay, guys, shadow card this week is the Seven of Cups. So guess what? We feel like we don't have any options, and that's a lie. We do. We have lots of options. We have lots of paths, including... okay, the option of just not even being involved. We can just choose to detach, right? Also an available option. Sometimes we feel like we have no choice but to accept something, and it's like, wait a second, we can take responsibility, right? And accountability, more importantly, for our actions and who we let around us and what situations we give our energy to. Okay, so the affirmation for our shadow work this week is I trust myself to see the truth. Okay, so let's okay, we did really light fun cards, so I will use my shadow to clarify. We'll make sure we get up everything out, I mean. Okay, so we're showing up, you guys, a lot of us, I'm telling you, this spirit knows. They were not effing around. The sun in the reverse is how the collective vibe feels. We don't feel supported. We feel unhappy with what just happened, with what we just had to go through. We would have preferred to not. Thanks. Okay? Very raw. Again, that vulnerability, like feeling exposed, high key. Yes, I trust myself to see the truth. Now, why did this happen? Right? And oh my God, by the way, we're 2 cards in. They're both major arcana, both soul lessons, and our challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? The theme of the Scorpio full moon was destiny takes the wheel. Letting that happen. So what we just learned, that exposure, that rawness, allowing that to become our new protective coating, who we are. Okay? So let's clarify what's got us all up in our feels. Well, here's what's going on. Constantly, every day, we're ignoring our intuition. And we're like overthinking everything. And we're refusing to see things for what they are. Yeah, Spirit's not even messing around, okay? Strength in reverse. Triggers. And it feels so personal at this point. right? Like, what did I do, okay, to deserve this? What did I do in my past life, okay, that this keeps playing out? I am trying my freaking best here. I'm trying to break the cycle. I'm trying to do the right thing, you know? Yes, yes, Becky. I knew there was a reason you were here. So let's find out a little bit of like why this had to happen. And it's so, let's also recall, this is an eclipse we're dealing with, right? At the time of this recording, guys, it's tomorrow, but I mean, this is the energy that's going to affect the week here, okay? Why did this happen? To transform. Let's remember that, okay? A lot of us were still wearing a mask. We felt like we couldn't be seen. And what I was going to say is the eclipse is going to accelerate everything. Okay, why is this happening? Exactly. Good. I am talking straight to you, Angel, and all of our friends. We need stability, that's why. Because, oh my God, it's not fair for us to always feel like it's going to just go bad. We're always preparing for it to go bad because we have to ignore our intuition. So this is like the third confirmation. I'm comfortable to say it, okay? Say it with me. Survival mode. We've been operating in fight or flight survival mode, making choices day by day, just trying to make it through the day, okay? Things are crazy. Okay, our emotions are up in the air, but also look at like the state of the world, right? Like everyone's literally just trying to survive. It's crazy. We can apply that in a zillion ways. And the collective, all of us specifically right here watching, okay? Yeah, everyone's tired and it's just, I just want to be able to rest my shoulders without worrying that something disastrous or traumatic is going to happen while my fucking, excuse me, but guard is down, right? I feel you, Lillian. I'm grateful you feel me too. Yes, Tanya. Oh, P.S. This is Judgment Day. Tee. Oh my goodness gracious. So, yeah. But guys, I have such good news. Like, we really are standing on top of this hill that we've been feeling like we've been climbing. We've been going uphill, right? We feel like we're fighting an uphill battle. It's like we just reached the top. And granted, we can fall backwards if we give our energy, if we keep talking about how horrible it's been, right? And what we've been through, okay? We keep attracting that. Or we can lean forward into the unknown, which is scary and uncomfortable, maybe even painful because we know we're leaving our comfort zone behind because, oh my God, yes, survival mode is hard, but I know how to operate there. I'm actually a pro. Thanks. Something does have to give, and the challenge is allowing it. And it's going to require us to truly believe we're ready, we deserve it, and we are releasing our skin, our outer layer. We are just slithering right on out, okay? 10 of Swords in the reverse. That is a final ending. And listen, Spirit wants you to know, they know it wasn't fair, okay? Just because you're releasing it doesn't mean like, it's like, oh, that all worked out. I feel like I have closure. No, that's not what healing is. It's just not even needing the closure. Recognizing you're so above that, you learn the lessons and you're letting it go because you released anybody, right, that couldn't come with you, okay? Also part of the shedding process we're going through, okay? Our focus, speaking of, is the Hierophant. But also, this is beautiful. Guys, yes, like in many, many, many of my readings and other readings, it symbolizes marriage, commitment, a soulmate connection. This, I'm telling you, we're having a spiritual awakening, an epiphany. Again, it's meeting that new layer of yourself. It's like, I know what I can believe in. I know what I can trust in. I've learned something. Affirmation, I am ready to love and learn. And it's about leaning in, right, to the unknown. Whether that is a new really, I even see this fly out. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have support. You are divinely protected, P.S., okay? The signs, the synchronies, right? So many of you guys are saying, like, oh my God, I feel like this is directly for me. Like, Spirit sent you here right now to randomly find my live, for me to randomly decide I'm going to do it on TikTok, to record it for my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many things had to fall into place for us to be here right now? okay? The divine loves you and sees you. And I've been talking about this a lot, and I'm really passionate about it. So we have so longed for that stability, being valued, seen, supported, right? Unconditionally loved. And it's like we constantly feel like we have to, it's triggering what we're going through right now with exposing ourselves, because we feel like we've done this in the past, but probably for like a person or to fit into an image, right? And it was just gross. We were so exposed and it was so raw, right? And we really learned from that, okay? That's the trigger. Be mindful of that. That's muscle memory, what's happening right now. This is a different type of shedding process, okay? Again, the divine, okay, doesn't need you to explain. They've been there the whole time. They know. They know what you've been through, okay? Yes, I literally feel so passionate about this, and this is how I like let go of so much hurt and pain. I didn't have to send paragraphs to the divine to get them to understand what I was feeling. They knew from my perspective. They saw it. They were there with me. And oh my God, do they send me signs every day, all the time, whenever I lean in and ask for it, on where I need to go now. That's what this is saying, okay? Before anything else, you are divinely supported. But yes, our focus is also finding that in the 3D. We want that in our life. P.S. We deserve it. Okay? 7 of Wands in the reverse. Spirit says, we had to spank you. See this? Yeah. Because you had to learn who the F you were and what your power was, what your values were, and you literally had to wake up. Okay? Yes, exactly. Like, you don't have to convince the divine of your perspective, baby. They know. Okay? I have chills. Like, they love that you just got that message. I feel like that's a hard thing for people to wrap their head around. But really, when you click, like, we awaken. Happy full moon eclipse. Love you. Yes, exactly. Thank you to the divine. 10 of Wands. This has also, okay, now that we're in this viewpoint, things are very heightened right now where we feel drained. If you feel like you can't take it anymore, good. You're not supposed to take it anymore. This wasn't meant for you to carry, right? This is really saying you guys, okay, especially those that are watching, probably have a lot of empathetic qualities, right? Where we care and we love for others so deeply and we invest so deeply to a point where it became very toxic to ourselves. And that's what's ingrained in us. And it comes from a loving place. But it is ingrained for us to care more about someone else, to try to fill someone else's cup without even glancing at ours. Completely neglected, okay? I love you, Franny. The past, we always thought about the future, it changing one day, right? Oh, did you see the Hermit was like, yeah, we always knew. We always knew we were meant for more. Soul searching. By the way, right under that, the Star. By the way, right under that, the Temperance card. Okay? Your angels have been here and seen it all with you the whole time. They've been helping you align and prepare for this moment, this shedding process right now, for you to lean into that uncomfortableness, okay? Your guys' strength position is that you're actually holding your shit together right now, okay? Because, again, we are going through triggers as hell, okay? We're recognizing where we've watered ourselves down. Oh, this is about to get real accountable too. Okay, so not only we're recognizing where we've watered ourselves down and where we haven't spoken our truth, but a lot of us may, now that we have this perspective, be reflecting where we came off cold, distant, what we did wrong, right? We're gaining self-awareness, and that is a fucking gift, because self-awareness is power, okay? That beautiful compassion and love and empathy that we were just talking about, pour it into your own cup while you go through your accountability stages, baby, okay? Yes, right? Yes. Everything is a mirror, Nikki. 110%. Exactly what's happening, okay? And as we realize and take accountability, like, oh my God, okay, I haven't been the easiest to deal with. I'm also dealing with a broken person who has this perspective. It just, different pieces of the puzzle just start to connect. You're really going to get a lot of clarity. 10 of Cups in the reverse. A lot of us have chosen to cut off anything that isn't in alignment with our higher self, and it's been very painful. And I'm talking about family members, soulmates. Okay. Div, I will be doing paid readings after. Helen's here. She'll type in the comments how to. My payment stuff is in my bio. Yeah, because we've been holding on to some idea of what love should be for a very long time. We're learning that's actually not it. Right? We want to create something else. The Magician. Spirit knows. The Divine knows. The Divine knows. Okay? Thank you so much, Jessica. Thank you. 9 of Swords in the reverse. We're facing our fears and our anxiety. This sucks. This isn't what we wanted. None of this is what we wanted. We really tried everything to avoid this. But it's happened and we have no choice but to accept it. Almost like one of those, like, I realize that this isn't my battle. You know? Yes. Yep. Good for you guys. Spirit sees you. It's your strength position is doing that. Walking away. And oh God, does it leave us raw. And oh God, does it leave us vulnerable, right? Excuse me. So going forward, expect that, right? The rawness, the vulnerability. Knowledge is power, my babies. We're going to realize, because there's like this gaping hole in our heart now, right? From the space of this person. And we're so exhausted because we're so used to catering or chasing. Let's be honest, okay? It's like when we stand still, it becomes very apparent, like, oh my God, I was so broken. Be kind to yourself. This is when we lean into the compassion, okay? We're learning that we didn't have the boundaries we needed to protect ourselves. That's a great thing, because now when we lean in, remember I told you, we're standing at the top of the hill that we've been fighting going uphill for so long. We have a choice which direction we lean in. We're so much better equipped now. Ta-da! Okay. Oh my God. We are going to have to really, the things we don't talk about is going to be what's raw. I can't even. Your strength position is clarifying this. I mean, like, we are so used to just staying quiet and like operating in this survival mode is what Spirit really is saying here. 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We're terrified, and I'm going to use the term scared shitless, because whatever we walked away from was the happiest we knew, even if it wasn't healthy or good for us or enough. Hold on, guys. Do you hear? She's singing. I always think she's about to die, and she's singing. It's scary. Okay, anyway. So, where was I? Let me regain this. Oh, yeah, new happiness. It's shifting. It was the happiest we had known, yes, but our soul needs more, and we're leaning into knowing that, even though we don't have an example of it. We are leaving the comfort zone. Beautiful, you guys. And your advice, by the way, is to do just that. And this is a break in home. Some of us, that means moving. Like an actual break in home. But this is separation, okay? And your advice is to look at that and look at the triggers that come from that. Look at what your home taught you, right? Because so many of us weren't actually given that unconditional love and acceptance that is just assumed that all children just naturally have from their parents, right? And that's not a call out. I'm sure our parents can be great people who are hurting with their own shit. Part of that accountability, reflection, perspective, what we've been for others, yada, yada, yada. See the cycle? Stop doubting yourself if this is the right choice. It's time. Yep. Been there. 2, 2, 2, 2. 3 of Cups. Also, Spirit wants, it's so vital, you guys, that we don't tell ourselves, right, while we're going through this separation, F them, I can't believe this, right? Because here's the truth. You didn't deserve it. Here's another truth. It was a divine, special connection. It was sacred. Both can exist, okay? That's hard. It's so much easier to call it gross and ugly and toxic, you know, and not saying that it wasn't gross and ugly and toxic, but Spirit needs you to understand that you were drawn to this person connection for a reason. Hurt people. That's right, Helen. Exactly. Yep. Well, I'm glad that you guys are here. By the way, there's that Scorpio energy. This is what we're transforming. Thinking that we have to meet people and accept people from a place of brokenness. It's okay to know what it's like to be whole. A lot of us really just don't even know a whole person as an example to show us that. You know what I'm saying? And what we don't see coming, 2 of Wands. Ooh, we are manifesting, you guys. I focus on what I want and make it happen. Something you've been focusing on. So if it's new home, there's your second sign, right? But whatever, again, what you believe you focus on. Did I not say that in the beginning of the reason? Again, we're standing at the top of this hill. And yeah, we made it to the top and we climbed. But are we looking backwards or are we leaning forwards? Okay? 6 of Swords in the reverse. Be careful. This is saying you're looking backwards. You're trying to get in this boat looking behind you. Okay? Yep. 9 of Cups in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Right now, there needs to be a deep acceptance that we did not get what we want. And that it's for the highest good. If it's okay if it doesn't feel good. It's okay. But we have to truly release this. Okay? Yeah, that's so interesting. That's in what you don't see coming because I feel like that's so known. This just fell out, so 1 second. There's a path opening. Okay, I see what this is. You have to close the door, though. The path won't come. You're going to be confused until here's what the divine wants you to do. Trust. Like you gave this person or situation your time and trust for so long. Okay? While the divine was with you the entire time, going through it, right? And they're wrapping their arms around you now, but it has to be your choice to close this door. And when it's your choice and you're vulnerable, okay? Happiness. P.S. The divine says you do not even know what this is. You don't even see this coming, okay? And it is going to be okay with it taking time. With you figuring out what it is that makes you happy. It's okay to not know where you're going. All you need to know is the next step. You don't have to have the whole path laid out, okay? If you know what your next 1 or 2 steps are, okay, you're Gucci. Message from your soul is the Knight of Swords. Go. Do it. Action, right? Ace of Wands. Follow the calling. There is a divine reason why the energy or path has opened up to you. There's a divine reason why you feel like you can't take anymore and you need to act or do something. Oh my. 4 of Cups and the 9 of Wands in the reverse. But you have to be okay with knowing what's not for you and not fighting for something old that meant the world. It meant the world. It was our 10 of Pentacles, remember? Okay, but we're not flowing. We're not forcing. For some of you, what we want is going to boomerang right back to you. That's the beauty. If it's for you, it's going to come with you. On this hill, you're going this way, and they're going to be like, oh, I do too. I got to go this way. Energy's going this way. If it's for you, it's coming along with you. You don't have to be scared. Love the divine. Hangman in the reverse. There's your change in the perspective. Guess what? You've never lost anything. Yeah, you think you're so confused. You're not. You're not confused. You're not going to lose a single thing because you're going to go forward and everything that's for you is going to be there. And anything that you thought would be there long term gave you the wisdom and power to make the choice to go. Six of Cups in the reverse going forward. We need to do some very deep soul searching about how we've called intuition something that was actually shadow work. Okay? Something that came from survival mode. And that is something that we operate on every day, okay? We haven't ever leaned into our intuition fully. We're learning how to do that. That is okay. Oh, look at that. Devil at the bottom. Capricorn energy. In the reverse. We're detaching. We are truly healing. That is the perfect card I could ever ask for at the end of a reading. I do just want to pull some advice. What do we focus on this week? What do we pay attention to this week? Anything we need to know, divine? Oh my goodness, our values. What feels warm and fuzzy and fills our cup up, what we believe in, what we are willing to commit to ourselves every single day, one day at a time. We're in this for the long game, right? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. P.S. Don't seek it externally, okay? It can't come from what other people think you should do. It's okay if other people don't believe in what you're doing. This Queen of Swords in the reverse. I think that there's a lot of guilt or shame in what you feel called to do or what your path is going to bring you towards, because you may have to walk away from some long-term people that you thought were going to always be there. Spirit says give yourself permission to do that. It's okay. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Exactly. Because it drains you. It burns out your passion when you ignore this. That's why everything is so intense. Okay? So, what's our affirmation this week? I trust myself to see the truth. I have options and that's okay. It's okay. I don't know what the long game is right now, but I know I'm leading into it. All right. So let me close out my YouTube reading here. Thank you guys so much. If it resonated, like, share, comment down below, subscribe. If you'd like a personal, my email is in my description box. Hit that up. Otherwise, have a good day on purpose, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.